Here we go. Happy New Year, Mustangs. Mrs. Trigueros, your principal here, along with my awesome co-host,
Miss Feliciano. Hi, Mustangs. Happy New Year.
Hi, Miss Feliciano. It was so nice to see your beautiful face, and I got to see so many of our students yesterday and today. I'm so proud of all of you students and that you're coming to school ready to learn. All of our teachers are so proud of you, and we're looking forward to just continuing our learning. But today, you know how before, Miss Feliciano, we did have a video on managing our emotions?
Yes, I do
Well,
remember.
you and I were talking yesterday, and then with the teachers, we want to give you even more tools this time, students, because we're experiencing a lot of emotions, especially with the fact that we're still not at school with our friends. And we have a lot of family members or ourselves who have been sick or could be in the hospital. And some have even, we've had some losses. Some people have passed away. So today, students, we do want to give you some more tools. And so here we go. Miss Feliciano, take it away.
Well, I know that before, if you guys can remember, we talked about how the feeling part of our brain, right, can be controlled by the thinking part of our brain.
Yeah.
And we used a hand model. Do you remember that, Mrs. Trigueros?
Yep, I do.
Remember we said this, if this was our brain and our thumb was our feeling part of our brain, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And the other four fingers, that's our thinking part of the brain.
Yeah.
And they cover it. There's the brain, okay? Those fingers will control the feeling part of your brain. But when your feelings get so strong, like some of us are going through right now, right? Those feelings get so strong, they can cause that thinking part to flip off, right? Flip up. And you kind of flip your lid, okay? You kind of flip your lid, all right? And then this takes over everything.
Yeah.
So we want to learn how to gain control of the thinking part of our brain again, so it can control the feeling part.
Nice.
Right? And if you can remember, we had 4 steps that we were taking to start that process, okay? So our 4 steps were to stop. When you're feeling strong feelings, just stop. You're going to name your feeling, right? You're going to breathe. And you're going to calm down, okay? So those are 4 important steps. Now today we want to talk about what else, what next, what else can we do,
right?
Okay, to help control our strong feelings. Well, we need to get out our toolbox, okay? What is in your toolbox to help take control of your strong emotions that you're having, okay? Just like you need tools to fix something when something breaks in your house, okay? You're going to need tools to help you calm down and feel better. So what are those tools? Well, if you're feeling sad, for example, like we have here, sometimes a hug helps, okay? You can hug somebody that you care about, right? Whether it's your parents or your siblings, you can hug somebody. Sometimes it helps you feel better, or you can talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah, or sometimes just talking to someone in general can help lift your mood, okay? If you have a pet, playing with your pet sometimes really helps, right? Yeah. Or if you're really nervous about something, or you have a lot of worries in your mind about something, playing with your pet can really take like my here. See, just holding them, cuddling with them. It can really help you feel better. See,
what's your cat's name, Miss Feliciano?
Her name's Thumbelina.
Oh, Thumbelina.
Yeah, her name's Thumbelina. And, especially these days, I know a lot of you, you're home, you're not able to be around a lot of people. Yeah. And sometimes it's not that easy to just talk to somebody. And it's not that easy to, have any kind of friend around. Okay. Right. So if you have a pet, play with your pet. It's a good companion. If you're feeling nervous or worried, get a squishy. It might help get those jitters out.
Right.
Okay? If you feel like you need to fidget with something. Yeah. See, Mrs. Trigueros has something she could squeeze. If you're frustrated, squeezing a stress ball or something can really help when you're feeling frustrated or anxious. Sometimes it helps to just go outside and get some fresh air.
Yes, for
Okay.
sure.
Take a deep breath, get some fresh air. If you're able to go for walks, if you have a grown up that can take you for walks, ask if you guys can take a walk. All of this can help feel better. These are all tools in your toolbox.
I love it. And do you notice, students, how I have our Max, Moffat Max is in the background. And so for me, I think about going outside and being at our school, but also I think about Moffat Max, and it makes me think of all of you. And so that's why I have that photo back there. The other thing I think about when I see that dandelion down there is just going out and looking at the flowers, or being outside, getting that sunshine on your face. It's a huge thing that helps, don't you think, Miss Feliciano?
I do. And I also think that that picture in the background, sometimes looking at pictures helps a lot.
Oh, that's true, huh?
If you're missing someone, sometimes if that you can't be with them anymore, if it's for temporary or if it's because, they've passed away.
Right.
Pictures and talking, that can really help sometimes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So let's go over the process, okay? We're going to add on to our original stop, right? Name your feeling, take a deep breath, and calm down. So we're going to go through that, but we're going to add our tools to it, okay? So let's talk about, for example, when we feel sad. I feel sad. You named your feeling. And remember, we talked about focus attention to your body. How is your body reacting? You might cry. You might be moving more slowly because you're feeling sad.
Yeah.
So what can you do? What's in your toolbox for that? You can talk to someone, okay? You can hug a loved one. You can play with your pet. You can listen to music. Sometimes listening to music helps you feel a little better.
Oh, I like that idea a lot.
Yeah. And you feel nervous. Okay. Next feeling. I feel nervous or worried. I know a lot of us are feeling that way lately.
Yeah.
You might have trouble focusing.
Yeah.
You might have trouble sitting still because you can't get the worry out of your mind. Well, let's take out our toolbox. What can we do? Take a deep breath. Maybe take a little break. Okay. If you can't get your worries out of your mind, take a break. Grab a fidget toy, a squishy. Okay. Maybe get exercise. You can get some exercise in your own house. You don't even have to go outside for it. If that's not an option, going outside isn't an option all the time, right? But you can do that in your house. Do jumping jacks, do some stretches on the floor.
Oh, I like that idea.
That can really help with nerve and getting your mind off the worries. Do a puzzle, do something.
Oh, yeah. We just did a puzzle, and I know that helped my mind kind of process, and I could actually listen to music during that as well, Miss Feliciano. I still love seeing your pets, so feel free to show us more of your pets. I think our pets, they fix everything. So the last one, the last one I wanted to tell you about is if you feel angry, and I like my face on that emoji because, oh, good, so mood. So I might lose control or say or do something unkind, like I get grumpy with my husband or my children because, and sometimes that's just how I feel. But what am I going to do? Take deep breaths. I'm going to talk to someone and listen. We have phones, right? We have our phone that we can use. Right, Miss Feliciano? And even just
yes, absolutely.
Feliciano is nice. I know so many of your teachers, they take that time with you before or after Zoom or even during. So talk to us and go outside, get some fresh air, and then do the squeeze, right? That squeeze thing.
When you're angry, that's a good one though. That really
is, or you can like throw a pillow, but not at somebody, right, Miss Feliciano?
No, please don't do that.
I know. So students, Happy New Year, happy 2021. Notice the smiles and the celebration on Miss Feliciano and my faces. If you don't feel that way, that's okay. We're all allowed to feel how we feel, but keep coming to school, talk about your feelings, and don't forget when your emotions, cause you to flip your lid, remember that you can stop, think about, name your feeling, take a deep breath, and calm back down. Okay. We love you. We're so proud of you, and keep learning. Okay, we will
Yes.
see you next time.
Bye, Mustang.